Hey, what's up, guys? I hope all is well with you guys. I hope everything is all good. Thank you for tuning into the athletic alpha. What it really takes to become successful. This is a question I got asked recently, and I actually thought about it because it had someone that a younger person wanted to. They were going through a lot of things. They're going through a lot of trials and tribulations, and thought I would put my 2 cents. And this is what I gave him an answer, but this is what I thought about, and based on my life experiences, this is what I sum all of it up to be, right? What it really takes to become successful. And this is coming from somebody who came from nothing. I my First of all, you're talking to someone that grew up in a single mother household. Brought up in a single mother household of 4 kids. My father neglected us. Didn't pay no mind. Wasn't able to take care of us because he couldn't even take care of himself. So he neglected us, right? And me being one of the oldest out of the 4 kids, I had to fend for myself. I actually had to mature faster than life intended. I actually had to mature faster than life intended. So I had a hard upbringing. I had a lot of trials and tribulations, and this is why I have the mindset I have today of being an entrepreneur. Your torque, the electricity used to get the electricity guy used to come in, disconnect the power to my house, which wasn't even fully completed, because when my father left, it was like, what, 80% finished. He left and I was the 13th, but he left and the house wasn't even finished, and the electricity used to get cut off. But anyway, I say this to say, guys, I've been through a lot. I've been through so much that you could only fathom what I've been through. But as time progresses, I'll be more open, and I'll let you guys know what really happened to me in my story. Maybe I'll make a separate video to that. You're speaking to someone that being to the bottom of the bottom. Now I'm on an upward spiral to success, right? I'm the owner of 2 companies. I own a car rental company, which currently at the moment I have 7 cars. That's how big my fleet is. I've been in the car rental industry for a few years before I actually started my own, and it's very profitable. 1, 2, I actually run an online marketing agency. So, I live on an island where we have mostly local clients. So I'm not on the online space. I'm not on. Sorry, the video cut out. Fuck the online space, guys. I'm doing very well for myself. What it really takes to be successful, guys. It takes a few things, actually. You have to create a mindset. You have to have structure. You have to have determination. And I know all of these things that I'm saying right now are cliche, but that is what you really need to become successful. Everything I do is strategic. Everything I do, everything that Jay does is strategic. I have a schedule. I have a set schedule I stick to. I have set routines. I have a set habit. And then I have a fix, not just a fix, but a growth mindset. Guys, this is what it really takes to become successful. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. This is what you have to do. You have to build a foundation. Your foundation has to be built on character, morals, what you stand by, your views, all of this. Because the way you view the world is actually how you move in it. The way you perceive the world is how you move in it. So you have to have a set perception of reality. You have to know, hey, this is why X is in front of Y. This is why Y is behind of X. You have to understand how the world works. You have to have structure. You have to have certain structures in place. Guys, for you to be successful and reach a certain level of success and wealth, you have to be ready to endure stress. You can't stray away from it. You have to be ready to absorb stress. That's the right word. You have to be able to absorb it. And this is no bullshit. There's no bullshit. Everything I do has structure to the point I have a set schedule that I stick by. Even when I go take a shit, it's on the schedule. I have projects. I have things that I have to take care of. I have daily routines. I have monthly routines. I have weekly routines of things that I have to do. I have meal prep because I exercise. I exercise. I have to meal prep. I gotta have set a schedule for my clients, for the online marketing agency. I have to do all of these things. I have to do all of these things, guys, to stay on track, because I'm gonna get sidetracked. It's only me. Everything I did, all the businesses that I started, it was me. I take full accountability for everything that happened in my life, good or bad. You have to take full accountability. That's the second thing. You have to take full accountability for everything, good or bad. Everything good or bad that happened to you in your life. Everything. You have to make no excuses. If someone damages my car and get away with $3,000 worth of damages and they flee, it's my fault. When I hit my goal of making $6,000 a month after taxes, it's my fault. You see what I mean, right? 2 is self-accountability. You have to be accountable for everything. 3, you have to have a strong network. There's no bullshit. You have to have a strong network of individuals who are on the same frequency and also the same drive as you. They have to have the same drive or even greater drive than you. You have to have these people in your vicinity. You have to have these people who are willing to do the work, make no excuses, and go after what they want. Most of you people make excuses. You make excuses for anything. Every little thing you make excuses for. How you expect to become successful when all you do is sit down, be on social media all day, scrolling through Instagram, not having a set schedule, not learning new skills. I sound like a charger. Not having new skills, not learning anything. Every day I make it a priority to learn something new every single day. Even if it directly or indirectly play a part in my life. Every single day I learn something, whether it's 3 new words, whether it's a skill, it could be anything. But it have to directly or even indirectly sometimes contribute to my life. It have to help me in some way, shape, or form. You have to be willing to put in that work. You have to have a network of people in your vicinity that could push you and motivate you. You have to have these people. I don't know what else to tell you guys. I'm making more money than I ever did working a 9 to 5. I work a 9 to 5 minimum wage job, sometimes making $1,200 a month, sometimes $19,000 in 1 year. In 1 year, I used to make $19,000 working a minimum wage job. But now, I'm making over $7,000 a month. All I'm trying to do is give y'all the blueprint to become successful. I'm only 26 years old. I own 2 companies. Me, only me. No partners, no investors, nobody. It's only me. One of my rental, that alone has a 71% profit. 71% profit rate. I have no office. I have no major overhead expenses. I literally have a website. I have cars. I may have reservations. Everything is automated. The only thing is when I have customers, I just go to them, deliver the car, do the contract, go on. If anything, flat tire, I literally have an employee that I pay to deal with roadside assistance. Everything is automated. And all of this is due from months and years of trial and error. I've started so many businesses that fail. I failed in so many businesses. I failed in so many things. I never gave up because I remember the sleepless nights that I had. I remember the sleepless nights that I had when the electricity used to get cut off my face. It had days I couldn't even afford lunch to go to school. I couldn't afford to eat. I couldn't even afford to eat food going to school. I couldn't even afford textbooks because it was only my mother taking care of 4 kids in a house that's not even finished developed. I couldn't eat. Guys, getting successful, being successful, and reaching success is all about a mindset. You have to create this mindset. You have to. It's whether it can be a situations that could push you and lead you to this mindset, but it's a specific mindset that you have to have for you to become successful in life. I don't know what else to tell you. You have to operate in a certain way. You have to operate in an efficient, strategic, determined way for you to become successful. And not just successful, not just to be successful in business, but all aspects of your life. Because the way you do one thing is the way you do everything. If your marriage is falling apart, your business is gonna take a hit if you're not strong enough. It's all about the mindset. And this mindset it not only stems through business, but friendship, relationship, leadership. It stems in all aspects of your life, not just one. Every aspect of my life is in line. I take no bullshit. I don't take bullshit from family. I don't take bullshit from friends. I don't take bullshit from lovers. I don't. I have bigger shit to worry about. I don't sit there arguing with a wife or a girlfriend. I don't do that. I don't. I have to be thinking about how I'm going to close a $5,000 contract to build a website. That's the only thing I have to worry. This is my fort. Focus on what you can control. You have to focus on what you can control. If it's out of your control, do not focus. Do not put your energy. You can't put your energy on things that you can't control. You cannot. You cannot. Your energy has to be reserved. You got to take that energy and blast it into a project, an idea. Sometimes energy it can be destroyed, but the energy can be converted. Let's say anger. Perfect example. Anger alone, that emotion of anger led me to formulate my mindset. I was angry at the world. I was angry of my situation. I was angry that I couldn't afford to eat some days at school. I was angry when the teacher said I couldn't share my textbooks. I couldn't share textbooks with other classmates because I couldn't afford textbooks. I was angry at the world. And I told myself, I'm not gonna go through this anymore. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to become successful. Listen to me, guys. Let me sit up. I'm at the beach right now. I'm beside the beach. I'm just taking it all. I usually come in this area to clear my mind, but some just tell me that this would be a perfect time to make this video. Everything that I just listed is something that you need to work on if you're not working on it already. Self-development, and all of this stems back to self-development. You have to become the greatest version of yourself. You have to. Fuck what other people are saying. Fuck what other people are doing. Don't compare yourself to anybody. Stay in your lane and get that money. Stay in that lane and get your money. Make sure your mind is right. Make sure your mind is right. Go to the gym. Make sure your body is right. Make sure you're doing something every day for your mind, body, and soul. You got to make sure that you do something every day for those three parts of your life. If you neglect your body, it's going to take a toll on you. It's going to take a hit. You're going to regret it when you get older. You have to prioritize health. Your mind. Read books. Read Think and Grow Rich. I don't even have to tell you the books. I sure most of you guys already know the books. Think and Grow Rich. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. The mindset books. Me, listen to what I have to tell you guys for your mind. Soul. Meditate. Practice transcendental meditation. It will change your life. Sometimes you have to meditate and reflect on your deep traumas in life. You gotta go back. You gotta reflect, and you gotta heal from your traumas. You gotta heal as an individual. You have to heal. You can't. You have to learn to let go. For you to be able to manifest the life that you want, manifest the people that you want, the networking that we just talked about, to manifest the mindset you want, you have to heal. A lot of us still have deep-rooted traumas. A lot of things that we're dealing with, all the anger and hate and hatred and jealousy and envy, all of these negative emotions will affect how you operate in life, not just business, but in life. You have to literally have a plan. You have to have a schedule. Everything is on a schedule. Put everything on the schedule, no matter how little it is. And don't be frustrated if you put something on the schedule and you didn't complete, because they have some days, not everyday life goes as planned. But you have to have structure, and life is about building a house. Life is about building a house. I'm using this analogy because it's true. You can have a set foundation, and to build a house you have to make that foundation, and that foundation first, before you do anything else, that foundation is built on your mindset, your character, your morals, who you are as a person, who you are as a man. You have to build that character, build that mindset. If you don't, you have to have something you stand for. You have to have strong views and opinions that you believe, not views and opinions that people put on you through music or video or whatever. Your personal views and opinions have to be formulated by you. Don't fuck with it, what anybody else is saying on music and stuff, and jamming that shit in your head through toxic music and stuff. You have to have a strong view and opinion on everything that you thought about, and this is where meditation is gonna come from. Because when you meditate, your views and your perceptions and everything's gonna change. Everything is gonna change, and you're gonna have strong views and opinions on certain things. As time progresses and you get to know me more, I'll show you guys more of my life. I'm gonna be more open with you guys. I want you guys to understand what I'm trying to say, where I'm coming from. I want you guys to know all the shit that I've been through. Because if I could make it from where I've came from, you guys can make it too. That's all I have to say. That's all I have to say. If I could make it, if I could make it from where I've came from, you guys to do the same too. All right. So stay tuned, guys. Just stay tuned. I'm here for you. Now you have somebody you could look up to, because I didn't have anyone I could look up to. You guys now have someone you can look up to, someone who's gonna lead you on to the right path in life, and so that you'll be able to focus, to guide you into where you want to go and where you need to go, not just for you, but for everyone around you. Remember, guys, before I go, remember, you're not doing all of this. You're not becoming successful for you. You're not becoming successful for you. You're becoming successful for everyone around you. Your friends, your loved ones, everyone that you love and adore. That is how you become successful in life, guys. All right? Peace out. Subscribe to my whatever. But I'll just put my Instagram here. Just pop into my Instagram. Okay? Cool.